let's see how that will hold. Let's see. It's kind of going. Okay. All right. So this is the Western Division title for the National Conference. It's 6-6 Spokane at 6-6 Arizona. The two teams already met once in the season, but because they only have 12 teams, I figured I'd give each divisional rival 3 times to play. Game 3, Arizona and Spokane, and I believe they also won. It was a rematch of a game I already recorded in week 2. I believe Arizona won that week 2 game in Spokane. So that means Spokane won in Arizona the first time. Arizona has since changed quarterbacks to Nick Davila instead of Cedric Bonner, who got traded to Chicago halfway through the season. At the beginning of the season, Davila was actually Spokane's backup, who got traded for Hunky Cooper, the receiver linebacker for Arizona. I believe both two teams' first meetings were very early in the season. I'm not going to bother with the little intro thing. It's the guys that saying, yeah, we're on the field, and go us, and receive. For which one I was playing as. I'm playing as Spokane for this first half. So here we are. It's that weird staticky noise. Or there's a weird staticky noise going on. Oh, yeah, I definitely hear a weird staticky noise. It's like a crackling static. I don't know what the heck that is. And that's one on my end, as in like me playing the game, not just you guys, not just you watching the video. However many of you decided to watch the video. But here we go, Arizona Spokane. Arizona is a defending division champions. However, they were 10-4 last year. This year, at best, they're going to be 8-6. So they're definitely not going to be as good as they were last year. And Spokane is an expansion team, using a mishmash roster, as expansion teams do, of 20xx players that didn't make it to the other teams this year that were from the past teams. For example, Joe Hamilton was 20xx's Orlando starting quarterback, and Nash, right there with Marcus Nash, probably the second or third best receiver in the game. He was on Vegas 20xx and Dallas 21xx. This is 22xx. And I didn't even call it that because, well, A, Mega Man, 20xx and all that, and touchdown, and B, well, I was 21 to the first sim, 21 to the sim last year. I'm 22 now, so that's why it kind of unintentionally kind of fit. So I just kept it going. He's up and good. Remy Hamilton with the extra point, and Spokane will take an early 7-0 lead. So how to change phones? I have a microphone in this one now. I hope this captures some of the audio a little bit better. Let me try something quick. That crackling noise still. I want to turn on and off again. Maybe I don't know if it's on the disc end or if it's on the crud. If it's on the disc end, or if it's on the it's on the game disc. It's on the disc end or not the actual TV end. Okay. I'll turn it down a little bit. You can still hear something more than just my voice, but you can still hear the game. Also, Arizona's up to go. Mostly the same roster from 21xx, not a lot of improvements made. The only difference now is Davila's quarterback instead of Cedric Bonner, and if you can tell there, Molden was from the Chicago trade that get Molden, and that's a safety. Spokane looks to take an early lead in this one. That's loud. Got the PNF. Sorry, I'm talking about good line for and kick off to Ingram. That, by the way, is not Hunky Cooper. That is Brett Cooper, a free agent in this game. He played for Orlando in the real life Arena Football in 2005. I believe he played for Orlando. List him on Orlando on his player page. So yeah, I'll have to show them. I'm not. Anyways, Hamilton a bit deep back. Went for Ingram, who's in 26 Los Angeles, and incomplete. Just forgot I can't remember retainer on, so I'm gonna sound like I have a weird lisp every time I talk. Oh well. Alright, Hamilton. Second down here. 20 at the 15-yard line. Vince Cooper chipped away because of the bullet pass. By the way, it's Hunky Cooper, who was a custom player, retired after I believe an injury in the opening day for 2005 Arizona Rattlers, and he didn't play, and obviously retired for that injury. And I named him as a custom player in this game because Arizona needed help to be competitive as they should have been. And that's right over the middle to Ingram. Gets the first. But it's Kevin Ingram. He was easily Los Angeles' best player in 21xx, so There you go. Alright. Hamilton jump back. Throw Nash. Rockets it in there for the touchdown to Marcus Nash. And now, because that way I go up by walking 3 possessions this early in the game for Spokane, it's going to be a rollout. And Joe Hamilton's second fastest quarterback in the game behind Michael Bishop, who's now in Orlando. Conversion is successful right there for Arizona. And the game, for some reason, when we do onside kick, I'm not going to do that. I'll go to do a regular kick. And switch controller to controlling the Rattlers at the end of this kickoff. Alright. Well, it's the first game of week 13. I haven't done any others because this is a simple, straight-up division title matchup. Started second last week of the year, but because of the tiebreakers, because, you know, they play 3 times, this is a just straight-up division title match. And by the way, the only other game this result is that Arizona does win. Grand Rapids is guaranteed the number 1 seed. If Arizona loses, then Spokane could grab the number 1 seed. If Grand Rapids loses, and that's the most in the National Conference, by the way, could grab that number 1 seed if Grand Rapids loses Chicago in week 13, and if Spokane beats Grand Rapids in week 14. And get 14 weeks, no buys. Yeah. Grand Rapids and Spokane. Gatewood's not quite open, but definitely enough for a first down to Randy Gatewood. The best steer defensive back from 20xx. Oh, it's a toss play. I didn't realize it was a toss play. I thought it was I've never actually got a regular first down on that reverse play. Huh. But it's Ichi Moldy was acquired in the Chicago trade that sent Bonner to Chicago. And DeVille picked up a separate trade for Hunky Cooper, and I believe I forgot some 80 overall backup to buff up their defense. I think that's what it was. And Burley with the drop. That would have been at the very least like for us like a second and really short. But we bounced off his shoulder, dropped it. Now Arizona still down by 17. It's in the first quarter. Throw him back, Burley. And sack. Ooh, if you look at sack right immediately by I believe that was. I forgot his name. Mayfield, Corey Mayfield, I think that's his name. He was on Dallas in real life 2006, Dallas 21xx, and now he is in Spokane 22xx. All right, looking for. Gonna hit Gatewood right before the first down line. Gatewood barely gets the first. Now, about 15 seconds ago in the first. It's probably going to be the last play of the quarter. Is this wrong? I hope it is. Please tell me it is. You good it is. I just want to make sure the thing was still recording, that's all. Gonna hike that before the end of the first quarter. That's who mold on the lob to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. So now, depending on this point, we'll be down by either 10 or 11. Either way, it's a field goal and a touchdown. The only difference is with that touchdown, you get a 2-pointer to tie it up. About Carlos Martinez, he was on 21xx Dallas. I don't know why I'm mentioning this now in the week 13 game, but hey, I don't think Rattlers appeared since week 10 against San Jose until like a month since on that game. Like most of us actually playing that game, so yeah. Spokane 17, Arizona 7. Alright, there we go. Oh, right, got to switch over to Spokane. Kick is deep. And yeah, again, I don't think I mentioned how I play this game, but all-time offense will be, with the exception of the final minute of each quarter, final minute of each half, whenever possible, I am all-time offense. I'm always playing as the offense team. In the final minute of each quarter, I always play as the home team. Again, different like kickoff and stuff doesn't really matter, just as long as it's close. And then over time, I try to make sure I always play as the defensive team, so that way it's kind of get a balance in there. Yeah. All right, Spokane, Arizona. Toss Ingram. Down about the 20-yard line. Hamilton calls the audible. Oh, crud. And Dan Alexander, the all-time, prior to Derrick Ross, the all-time leader for the Arena Football League in both rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, who had a whopping 43 in 2007 for the Nashville Cats. This year, I believe we only had like 10 or whatever. And nope, Alexander doesn't get anything. Sorry, I was listening to the PA guy. Anyway, Spokane still driving on the road here for the division title. Going up against Arizona. That was awful. I don't know. I'll show you on the other way. Try to the other way so I get more room. Anyways, field goal time for Spokane. And you switch over to Arizona because regardless of what happens after the field goal, it's almost certainly going to be Rattler ball. He's up, and it is good. The kick is good. Arizona leads 7. Spokane now leads 20-7. But it's only a two-possession game though for the Rattlers. They just now need touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal. Kick will be deep, going back to Sia Burley. There we go. Gets you exactly the 10. Burley, by the way, was 20xx Utah, 21xx, and 21xx, and of course 22xx Arizona. And in real life, he was on 2005 Rattlers, and he also eventually became the coach of the Jacksonville Sharks. I believe he's still their coach today. I'm not entirely sure, but I just know he did a bad job as a coach. Took easily the best roster in the NAL, and couldn't even win a title with them, despite them being clearly the best roster in the league, and also the richest ownership too. And in these kind of leagues, and leagues at this low of a level, aka not salary cap stuff, the richer owner usually just wins automatically. Gosh, I hope this microphone's picking up my sound. A rare occasional swallowing sound you hear is me trying to get that spit out of my mouth from the retainer. Anyways, 1st and 10 now, right before midfield. Burley got it right about the 6-yard line now, giving Arizona an even closer shot at this lead. And by the way, the other playoff clinching scenarios are simple. The Chicago Grand Rapids game, which I'll actually be playing next, touchdown by the way by Randy Gatewood. The only playoff scenarios are this: winner of this game almost certainly gets the number 2 seed. If Chicago wins, then both of these two teams are clinched in the playoffs. If Grand Rapids wins, if it's Grand Rapids and Arizona that win, the top 3 seeds are effectively if it's Grand Rapids and Arizona that win, then the top 3 seeds are effectively clinched, and all we're going to get is almost an exact rematch of this game 2 weeks in the first round of the playoffs. Like literally the exact game, no different. Just literally no different. Like in Arizona. Yeah, so I guess we're going to have 3 Arizona Spokane games being recorded. Oh boy. Oh yeah, right. With exception, I try to usually make sure it plays the. Yeah, so this play I gotta give Spokane 1 defensive play later on in the game, and that's why, because it gets a lot easier when you're playing defense than it is on off. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'll make sure it's gonna be the last play for the 1 minute warning. Oh, 1 minute warning. Okay, I'll just call the exact same play again. Call the exact same play again. Well, this is from like the 1 inch, from exactly the 1 yard line, so any loss would be almost a safety for them. And oh my gosh, Marcus Nash got open. The fact Nash couldn't even get to the end zone kind of surprises me, honestly. Alright, because I didn't throw it long. I don't think I led it. I think I just hit the lob button. I don't think I actually led what was it? Nash. Now I'm playing Arizona's defense because it's, of course, 1 minute warning, so I'm going to try to stop Spokane from extending their lead before the half. I would have touched on Necker Snatch, but he was out of bounds. What? No, there are no out of bounds in the arena. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, I guess, but like, that doesn't really work. That would just be a touchdown in the arena. Like, the only time a guy goes out of bounds if he's like way over the wall. Like if he gets launched over the wall and doesn't hold on to it, that'd be out of bounds. That would just be a touchdown right there without question. But again, this is a video game, not real life, so hey. Alright, Kelly. Fumble. Oh my gosh, how did Molden Seat AI not die for the ball automatic? Like I do in 3-play on that. What the heck? Yeah, okay, so the thing that, oh, that was me. That was me being stupid. Oh, I remember what it is. I took control of the guy. Oh, mid-dive. Okay, never mind. Why did he not dive for the ball correctly? That was weird. I thought he'd, like, dive for the ball and try to, like, sort of, like, I guess, homing attack it? You know, like the dive animation would tilt the player towards the ball where the ball actually was rather than where it was eventually going to be by the time by the time it eventually got there, Spokane already had Spokane player already covered, and that let Spokane get the short field goal by Remy Hamilton from, again, 21xx, Los Angeles. By the way, in real life, although Spokane did exist in 2006, they were in the Arena Football League 2, which is not represented in this game. The PS2 sequel to this one, Arena Football Road to Glory, based on 2007. Before 2007 season did, however, have all of the Arena Football League 2 and the Arena Football League 1 teams. And I have no idea what player I just called, so I'm just going to try a streak to Gatewood or Burley. Oh, touchdown right there, bam. By the way, the coaches have ragdoll physics. They have no collision coaches. I should show you. That was kind of cool. All right, so we're going to get to be back with my standard 25-step drop I always take in a video game. That's a tip, bobble, caught off a guy's shoulder. That was cool. And then the nice block by Burley, and of course the coach just ragdolls around. And yeah, you can actually face their coach by running straight through him. But I always think they have collision, but they don't. I always forget about that. Anyways, Arizona looks like this will put Arizona within 3 at the half, after going down 17-0. The defense stood tall to force 2 Spokane field goals, and Arizona will be within a play of the lead. I'm just gonna let this extra point go. By the way, the easy way to have an extra point, just hold the R thing down, and just hold it straight down, and as long as you're playing as a kicker, of course, you're gonna get an extra point. Well, I don't think kickers can get injured in this. Yeah, I don't think kickers can actually get injured, because that team has no backer to actually kick the ball, and there'd be no quarterback. I would actually try that someday, like turn off. I would say, but I have injuries off for this anyways, because there's no point. I mean, because there's no the game doesn't actually tell you how long a player is going to be out. Like how many weeks they're going to be out. It just tells you they're going to be out for the game or out for a quarter or something, not out for the season. They don't say that. Anyways, Arizona will, of course, will see the kick after the half. They will take a quick lead. By the way, guaranteed touchdown at the hot route, the up and then A. Hit up on the remote to do a streak. It's an A, and all the receiver's going to do is just run straight ahead. And because of the head start he gets, it's a guaranteed touchdown. Which is why you never want to call cover tight if you're on defense. You never want to call cover tight. Okay, I will switch over to Spokane. Well, 28-23. Arizona's since sitting down 17-0. Arizona's been on a 28-6 run, and Spokane will get the ball back for their 3rd possession. Wait, no, yeah, for their 3rd possession, Arizona's 4th, I guess. So, all right. Yeah, but since being down 17-0, Arizona's really recovered, taking control of this game, and it's for the Western Division crown. Passes a Hunky Cooper, long-time real-life legend. But as you can tell by the weird uniform, the Spokane uniform was not exactly Spokane's actual uniform. And I actually disconnected my control by hitting dropping the remote for half a second. By the way, this is why I always just rush to the line, because it takes a legitimate 10 seconds just to get there, and I'm impatient. Even if it's more realistic to have that happen. Most plays have like 2-minute warning, and this is a grab to run around. Oh, and that size should have been running around a little more, because, yeah, this is why I only run around with Michael Bishop, because Bishop is the fastest quarterback in the game by, like, I think 7 overall speed or something like that. He's extremely fast. He is legitimately Michael Vick of this game. He can do this. And that is something I love doing, the scramble quarterback. And, well, I would love doing it if carrying him on the ball. I'm gonna have to pass it here. You're being stupid. Yeah. We're gonna check my head card off. Alright. Incomplete. Arizona will take over. Arizona was weird. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off what this means. This would be the receiver mode. I'll show it off in the next play if I don't get a touchdown right here with Trent to do, which I probably won't because he's pretty slow. Yeah, I barely even get back to the line of scrimmage despite having that open of a hole. All right, let me. What's a good play to call it with? Yeah, I'll do this. Inside Burley. So be the receiver mode, something unique to the Arena Football games, that in one player mode, as in one player on each team, you can actually control a receiver and move him around to score a touchdown, and the quarterback will be automatically controlled by an AI. That was a bad example of what I mean, but you can often use it to get a guaranteed like 6-7 yards on when you have a lot of like if you have like a 3rd and 6, you can use that same play to run that, because you would run an organic route, like run a random route, something that the AI can't comprehend usually. That's not like the exact route they're supposed to run, Anyway, Bo Kelly's back in the game, and Bo Kelly gets stopped, forcing Arizona to have to go for the field goal kick. Kick is up. And the kick is good. The Rattlers will extend their lead to a full 8 points, meaning Spokane would have to both get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it up. And of course, I will get a 2-point conversion if I run that same bootleg play, because that bootleg play is easy to run. Especially with a faster quarterback like Joe Hamilton, it's almost a guaranteed conversion. Anyways, Arizona kick this thing off. It's going to go back out of bounds. Fumble ball. Cooper fumbles. Oh, that's been picked up by Molden. Hunky Cooper ex-Rattler fumbles the ball, and his replacement recovers the fumble. Oh, man, that's some narrative. Okay, I guess I'll play Spokane people and play. Oh, yeah, it was Fergie Falls, right. Greg Lloyd. Not the guy from James Barron. Greg Lloyd, not the same one from the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 90s. James Barron, probably the greatest blocker in league history, playing for the National Caps most of the 90s, and I believe he was on National in this game, but he was like 36, 37, so he's an older guy. Anyways, back to playing as Arizona now, and I'll play as Arizona for one defensive play. Arizona's going to blow this game wide open. Cooper fumbles, but then he recovers. And gets the win. But then he recovers, gets some revenge on his old team, makes a mistake, and then fixes it himself. And I'll play as Arizona's defense try to stop this 2-pointer. If they convert, this 2-pointer ties it up. Pitch off Cooper. Oh my gosh! Oh, I feel like a stupid idiot, but that was great. That was beautiful. Why am I playing this? This is like perfect karma. Like the guy make a mistake. One play later, gets the touchdown, tie it up, and the 2-pointer. That's just perfect timing. Man. Barely go out about the 15s there. The game is tied at 31-all after Hunky Cooper both made, forced, made his mistake, forced Arizona mistake. Oh, that's what I mean. Like just by tapping the controller like this, it makes it, because it's kind of an older controller. Well, it's not it's about just an older console, but I've had this controller since probably 2007, 2008. So, you know, it's old. It can usually get, if you jiggle it, shake it around, it kind of messes up a little bit. Also, this is telemetry. I've already showed that off a bunch, but it's practically useless. It just tells you how tired your guys are. When you play 4-minute quarters, it doesn't really matter. But I was saying, when you play, like, I only play 4-minute quarters, but if you play a full 15-minute game, or you set the fatigue bar to really high, which I don't, then obviously, yeah, you're going to get, this thing is going to be really, really useful. By the way, I think you only have 4 of those a quarter, so make them count if you are going to play legitimately. But we'll do this mode, you know what I mean. Burley couldn't quite turn it up in time to get past Kevin Gaines, who, again, I don't think I actually played. He was on Philadelphia 20xx, then played all 21xx, and then Spokane 22xx. Yeah. Anyways, there's Spokane. This is likely to be the final play of the third quarter. So we'll be tied at 31-all in the Western Division title, or not tied because Bo Kelly just rumbles in for an easy touchdown. So we are not tied in the third. As Arizona, thanks to Bo Kelly, will take a depending on the extra point, obviously, but they'll take a touchdown. They will lead. They will definitely be leading Spokane at the end of the first half. And then for the third quarter, is up, and it is no good. Again, that wasn't on purpose. That was just not really paying attention. So that extra point could really come back to bite the Rattlers, but hey, you never know. Okay, gets deep. I was going to the final quarter of play here for the Western Division title. Ingram, touchdown right there. Spokane will ties it up. The extra pointer would make it a 2-pointer. And I'll go for the regular extra point. Change back into Arizona. Kick is up, and it is good. Going to Burley. Burley gets about the 20-yard line on a good kick return for Arizona. They're going to need a 2-pointer if they want to make this thing go for 2. Which shows me, I can kind of show off how that boot play, if I do get a touchdown here, shows off how that boot play is great, even for slower quarterbacks like Davila. Again, Davila's a creative player. I made him kind of just a slow pocket passer with a rocket arm and decent accuracy. And yeah, so I was trying to wait for go that to my tag play before to throw the ball. Sorry, I got Bolt Man theme from Mega Man 2 stuck in my head. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. Was it right there? Oh, right. I forgot. Forgot why. I was thinking of. So of course, when you make it big, you create a lot of different players. I created Joe Hills as creative players. Joe Hills, Kurt Warner, obviously, even though I didn't put him on the Barnstormers because it's not a logo choice. It's just an old team. And I also created a guy as a joke to the Mini MM2 Wood theme. I just got the guy who's like super strong. Every overall is there 69 or 99. And it's like the super fat, super tall guy, a defensive tackle. I think that's what everyone. That's just like one of the paradigms you always go with. The super fat, super tall guy who's good at like everything. The other one is something I always do in all these video games. Is they create a custom player who's like the fastest player in the game. That's just a speed. Every stat speed 99. And it's just got to go fast for obvious reasons. Anyways, that field goal was a miss. I mean, if this was real life, Martinez would get cut like almost immediately end of the game. Yeah, I'll play Arizona from a defensive play. Now Spokane taking defensive advantage. As long as Arizona's enforcing that crazy on defense here. Cooper dropped it. Now it's going to be, but now Spokane can still take a big lead here. By the way, if you want a not guarantee, a pretty safe 5-6 yards, you do that. Just just run the immediate. You run the out. I'll show you what play I mean. Like a pretty safe play. Like if you want to unlock New England. Like if you get the game first time, you don't want to type in Lapa Pen. You want to unlock teams legitimately. The easiest way to get the 15 straight completion one is just call this over and over again. This exact play. And if you see the corners bumping up like this, call it streak. And if you see them not bumping up like that, just call that's it. Anyway, that's a touchdown. Arizona, but this way, yo-yo flat right here. If the corners are like sitting like here, they're sitting somewhat far back, like even like this, you can just call hike the ball early. The receiver's gonna run almost an immediate out. You can throw the ball, and they'll get a guaranteed 2-3 yards almost every time. And that's an easy way to get the 15 to unlock the 15 straight completion gene to unlock the New England Seawolves. Yeah, the New England Seawolves are actually the hardest team in the game to unlock. As crazy as that is, right? Well, it makes sense. They are the best team, like the best of the historic teams. Even though they don't look like it overall wise, actually they're kind of average overall wise, they are just the best team. And that's gonna be a pass to Ingram, gets him about the 80, gets to about the 15-yard line. It's now a second down and third down and 2. I'm gonna run the ball with Dan Alexander, get some yards and force the first. Wait for that last 1 second because there's no motion in this play. Hike that out to Dan Alexander. He gets the first and he gets a touchdown. Touchdown Spokane with relatively fast running back Dan Alexander. And now to go for 2. It recommends going with field goal. I'm going to go for 2 to force a. I'll run the fullback this time, make it a little less cheese. Even Dan Alexander's pretty fast. 37-44. Again, this game can make it a 2-possession game if they get it, and they do. So now it's a 2-possession game. But Arizona will need a miracle, and I'm probably playing as the Rattlers the rest of the way. So they're down by 9 with a minute right before the 1 minute warning. Is going to happen at the half. But we only have 1 timeout left. This is going to be the ultimate test for Davila. So Arizona's going to get a touchdown, likely an onside kick, and a field goal. Just to win this thing. And Burley dropped it. 56 seconds on the clock now for the Rattlers. Make a 10-point comeback in under a minute. Looks like it's going to force a safety, which I doubt they're going to be able to do. Molden. Tipped in there, set the way. Oh, intercepted by Cooper! And that should likely seal it up right there. That will likely seal up the game. Arizona will be... Hunky Cooper, after that one fumble, just turned superstar mode or whatever, and made all the defensive plays, got the big touchdown. It does help the clock, but this is not where Arizona need that clock stopped. They needed the miracle sooner rather than later. Sorry, I have a 1 minute theme stuck on my head. I'm gonna keep on the same thing with Bo Kelly, the blitz, but this is all but over. Spokane will almost again. That's incredible. Of course, the ball gets tipped around, and who else but ex-Rattler Hunky Cooper. It was a perfect revenge game, and then he has to host him in the playoffs. Okay, I'm not certain yet. Like I'm doing this well. I have to waste my time out. Oh, that's gonna be it. Oh, that definitely positive yards. Did he get positive yards? I don't know. Oh, he did. Right. Because okay, that's the last time out. Arizona would have to get a touchdown. It's possible if they get like a touchdown and a field goal. Actually, want to go field goal immediately? Yeah, I think if he misses the kick and he didn't miss the kick, so Arizona 40. They have to get 2 touchdowns in 2 touchdowns in 40 seconds with the clock running. Yeah, this is gonna be almost impossible. Well, the clock's not running now, but it comes close. It comes close. I'm gonna try to bomb on the first play. See if I both bomb? I mean, both not run bomb. Okay. He caught it. 11 for 20 with 2 picks. My gosh. What the heck? Oh, actually, like, I was angling the... Oh, no. What? Okay, well, the clock's incomplete, so I'm actually gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I just realized what I did. Well, shit. There is no delay game penalty. Crap. I didn't know what the scoring was. Shit. Well, I forgot about that. This is embarrassing. Just kick the field goal, I guess. Make it and it worked. Okay, now I'm gonna duck into the cheesy onside kick. Oh crap! What was the cheesy onside kick? Yeah, okay, that's the cheesy onside kick. Crap, I'm an idiot. Go. Yeah, the game not possible. I thought it's stupid, but touchdown. That's good. I'm even gonna switch to Spokane to just call a timeout. Sorry for that stupid decision. I'm gonna see if it's even possible to win at this point. I mean, it might not actually be possible. This game should go to. I mean, hey, if it's possible, it happens. But now I'm having fun with this. That's no good, right? That's good, but I don't think it's even possible to pull this off. At most, I would be able to pull off like one Hail Mary try. And hey, if that happens, then as stupid as the scenario is, where it's like 2 obviously fake onside kicks. Yeah, I turned penalties off, by the way. It's 2 obviously fake onside kicks. They got it. Okay. So now I gotta call Hail Mary like immediately. Run the line. Just go. I don't have time to... Okay, this last play, it's absolutely... Yeah, this is it. Gatewood, no, incomplete. Alright, that's the game. The Spokane won the Western Division. 49-47. Oh, man, I can't believe I actually reeled that vehicle. I didn't even call Hail Mary. I just rushing to the line. Just go. First play, first kick. Go. Alright, let's see what the final stats were. 2 turnovers, individual. Yeah, definitely not Davila. Oh, pretty solid. Actually, really solid. That might be player of the game worthy. Okay, no. Not picking Cooper's player of the game. He didn't get a top passing touchdown. The most he got was a rushing... Yeah. Morgan Nash had a pretty good game. Kevin Ingram had a pretty good game. Let's see. Interception. Yeah, Hunky Cooper with a big interception, the fumble recovery. Definitely a big play, but he also fumbled on offense. He's not player of the game. Balance all around for the Rattlers. You know what? Joe Hamilton didn't do... Oh, he fumbled. Right, he did fumble. I think that was even Arizona recover fumble. Yeah. Somebody's got to play the game. This was a good game. Do I give it to, You know what? Maybe I do give it to Hunky Cooper. He didn't do anything on offense. He just got a touchdown. He got 2 big defensive plays, though. Any drops? Oh, they all had a drop. Crap. Gatewood didn't have a drop, but he didn't even get 100 yards. Molden on... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm thinking. You know what? I'll give player of the game to Joe Hamilton. Yeah. Hunky could break big plays, but he also almost called it. I'm going to give player of the game to Joe Hamilton. Not a lot of touchdowns. He didn't really need to do a lot, but... And he just had a fumble, but it was like a sack fumble. Yeah. Joe Hamilton's player of the game. Let me check the scoring real quick. Okay, there you go. Arizona took a big lead at the end. I can't believe I kicked that field goal. I really can't believe I did that. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.